Here is the complete version of the modified article in English, rewritten like a powerful speech, fast and direct. We live in strange times, times when science is questioned not by experts, but by influencers and conspiracy theorists with large followings and little understanding. And no example illustrates that better than Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a man whose appointment as U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services wasn't just a bad idea, it was a disaster in slow motion. On May 27, that disaster became very real. Kennedy took to social media, not a podium, not a press briefing, not a scientific publication, to declare that COVID-19 vaccines were being removed from the government's recommended immunization schedule for healthy children and pregnant women. No data, no experts, no advisory panel, just a camera, a smirk, and a message rooted in misinformation. He said, "I couldn't be more pleased. But the rest of us, parents, doctors, scientists, people who care, should be furious." Kennedy's announcement wasn't just irresponsible. It was dangerous. He claimed there was no clinical data supporting the boosters for children. That's a lie. There is data. There is evidence. There are studies. There is science. But RFK Jr. has never cared about science. He's allergic to it. And instead of seeking treatment, he's doubling down and dragging our health system with him. This man spent years promoting the false theory that vaccines cause autism. He used his name, his voice, and his platform to sow fear, not facts. Now, he's doing the same thing from inside the government. He's bypassed panels, overridden doctors, and ignored the very experts hired to guide us through pandemics and outbreaks. We once trusted the CDC to guide us. We trusted vaccine advisory committees made up of immunologists, pediatricians, virologists. Now, we're supposed to trust a man who built his career attacking vaccines. Kennedy's words are not just incorrect, they're lethal. They cause confusion. They cause doubt. They cause people to skip life-saving vaccines. And we've seen what that leads to. He claimed no healthy child has died of COVID-19. The truth. A New York Times report showed that nearly 1/3 of children who died from the virus had no underlying conditions. That's dozens of families left shattered. That's dozens of children whose lives could have been saved. But RFK Jr. doesn't care. He doesn't mention them. He doesn't cite data. He just spins his tired anti-vax stories to a crowd that claps without thinking. This man is now in charge of public health in America. Let that sink in. His decision may sound like politics, but it has real-world consequences. If COVID vaccines are no longer on the CDC schedule, insurance companies may stop covering them. Pharmacies may stop stocking them. Pregnant women and children may lose access. All because one man believes his opinions matter more than research. Kennedy has compared vaccine mandates to the Holocaust. He's called Drive Anthony Fauci worse than Hitler. This is the man deciding what's safe for your family. It's not just laughable, it's terrifying. Under his leadership, science doesn't lead policy. Ego does. And when ego leads, people get hurt. This is how public trust crumbles. Not with a bang, but with a viral video and a slick speech filled with half-truths. Kennedy's decision has put lives at risk. He's created chaos where there was clarity. He's weakened the shield that vaccines offer. We have seen what happens when diseases are given room to spread. We've seen the price of vaccine hesitancy. We are watching history repeat itself, with fewer tools to stop it. Kennedy isn't a rebel. He isn't brave. He's reckless. He's chosen ideology over immunology. He's gambling with public health and treating science like a political stunt. The damage he's doing will be felt in schools, clinics, hospitals, homes. Doctors are once again being forced to explain why vaccines work. Parents are once again caught in a web of misinformation. And meanwhile, the virus doesn't care. It doesn't argue. It doesn't wait. It spreads. Science gave us a shield. Kennedy just threw it away. We cannot afford to sit back while this continues. Public health isn't a game. It's not a Twitter war. It's life and death. Kennedy's lies aren't just offensive. They are deadly. And unless we speak out, push back, and restore science to its rightful place, we risk losing decades of progress. America deserves better. Our children deserve better. And the truth deserves to be louder than the lies. Let me know if you also want a viral YouTube title, description, tags, hashtags, and thumbnail design for this article.